I'm Jessica Bruce.
I'm Nicole O'Sullivan with the O'Sullivan Bruce Group. Welcome back to April's edition of the Monthly Market Update, exclusively with Lake TV. Jess, where are we?
We are at the 10.5 mile marker on the Big Niangua. We're at Fisher Waters Resorts. This is one of our clients' personal exclusive properties. They rent it out nightly. They rent it out to large groups. They've had weddings, family reunions, you name it. It features 6 different units. You can host up to 30 people. They have a private boat ramp, and they actually even have 75-year-old crappie beds for fishing, which is pretty cool.
We told you we'd bring you something new every month, so let's go check it out. Again, welcome back to the monthly market update. Jess?
It's April.
Good. It is April.
I know.
Boating season is right around the corner.
I know. Fishing boats are already out.
Yeah, everyone's getting de-winterized. Yep. All the waterfront bars are open pretty much every weekend.
I don't know of any pools that are open yet.
Actually, I was at Redhead the other day.
Of course you were.
Fully packed. The pool. The pool was fully packed.
Is it heated?
I have to. I hope. I wouldn't be in there.
I mean, if you take enough Fireball, you don't need a heated pool. You're on fire.
That's true. But yeah, it was fully packed. So nice. I guess pool season's here too.
Okay, great. Just jump in topless next time. Don't put that on Snapchat. Not the OBG one. Well, I'm glad we do these, Nicole, because I never get to see you. I
know.
Like. Yeah.
We're so busy.
See, I saw you last month at our Diamond Crest, and now here we are.
Yeah.
So,
well, speaking of busy, last month, we'll run some numbers for March. Last month, we had 336 transactions, which is up from the year before quite a bit.
78 of those were condos, and then 174 were home sales.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of numbers, I know we said that transactions were up last year and again this year. Well, last year they said we had about 10 million visitors that came to the lake, which was like record breaking. This year, it's gonna be even more. I don't see it slowing down at all.
No, it hasn't. The first quarter rentals are up significantly, even from last year. And so it's been pretty crazy. And then VRBO and Airbnb really have a lot to contribute it. Not those, but they've made it easy for just the average purchaser to purchase a home, put it on those sites, and rent their property.
Yeah, and even if you're not doing it full term, like an investment full-time rental, if you have weekends that you aren't gonna come down and you know it, just throw it up on Airbnb and VRBO and have a secondary income.
Yeah, it really makes it handy.
Yeah,
a lot of people are purchasing again here at the lake. We don't have a lot of the big hotels. Again, we're touring a resort, but they're not, the Marriott doesn't own this resort. These are personal clients of ours. They purchased it, they rent it out themselves, they run it, they do an awesome job.
And even if you're not here, there's a lot of local property management companies that will kind of handle everything for you and kind of streamline it, so you just collect a check at the end of the month.
Yeah, and tourist areas make that easy. If you go to any of the big destination vacations, you have the property managers and the cleaning staff, and they're accustomed to it. So give one of those a call and just collect a check. That's what I would do.
I would too.
If you're gonna give me one, that'd be great. Thanks. So maybe we sparked your interest on picking up a nightly rental. If so, first things first, pick a budget. That's kind of where we start.
Yep.
You can rent a big house for $1,000 a night. You can rent a 1-bedroom condo for $99 a night. So really, that's where you just have to start. What budget are you comfortable with? What payment are you comfortable with? And what can you afford?
The next big factor is really it's all about how many you can sleep in the property. So look at how many bedrooms there are. A great idea is having one bunk room. So trying to fit as many bunks in one room as possible to kind of up that number that you can sleep. That's a huge factor, and it determines how much you can get per night.
Location doesn't really matter so much. The lake is busy wherever you go, whether you're in the heart of the action, Osage Beach, Lake Ozark, or a lot of people purchase on the west side, the quiet side. They're out fishing in the morning, grandkids, kiddos, the action's not for them, and that's what some renters want.
Yeah. Really, we've seen everything rent.
We really have.
Yep.
I mean, so we got into this. This was, how many years ago was it?
I think like 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah, it's something like that. So Nicole says to me, we couldn't sell this property.
Yeah.
It was on P Road?
P Road.
Yeah. And she's like,
way down there.
I'm gonna put it on VRBO. Okay. And so I'm helping her do it. We're getting it on there. We don't know anything. And then the next day she comes in, she's like, I have $40,000 in income. I go, what?
It was insane.
It was. And I go, what? She goes, I had like the whole month of July rented out. And I was like,
it was like completely booked all summer long in like 24 hours.
It was crazy.
And then of course it sells 2 weeks later and I had to refund everyone's money.
I know. But at that point I go, we need more of those. Like that's what we need to know.
It just shows it works.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Yeah.
So that's how it all started. That's how we know so much about nightly rental. And so if you have questions, jingle us.
And I know you get to see us every month, but now for the next segment, we're gonna kick it over to our studio where you can meet one of our amazing team members. And this month is Eileen with the Fast Facts.
Hey, it's Fast Facts with Eileen Bisches. Let's talk about nightly rentals. 777 million bookings are made each year worldwide. Industry growth, it's crazy, but there's 9 million second homes in the United States alone. 35% of them are used as rentals in some capacity. 13 billion each year in revenue. In the lake area, 83% of the renters want to be at or near the water. And occupancy triples in the month of July, most definitely our busiest month. And as a result of that, revenue will 5 times what it is any other time of the year. Before you buy, you might want to think about checking out a few things. On the list would be number 1 at the top, HOA. Make sure that their guidelines kind of go along with what you want to do with the property. Also decide if the property management company, a property management company is right for you, or if you want to handle it yourself. And plan your vacations in advance. I'm Eileen Bisches with O'Sullivan Bruce Group. Let's go meet our guests for the month.
Thanks, Eileen. Now, you may notice a little change of scenery. We are here with our good friend John at Manage Me Properties' latest rentals.
Hey, thanks for having me, guys. I'm John with Manage Me Properties, and I'm excited to talk to you guys about vacation rental management.
And tell us a bit more about this home, John.
So we are at Shell Bay in Lynn Creek, and it is a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom house. It has a beautiful lake view, and it's going to sleep 14 people.
So how much could you get for a home like this that's on the water that sleeps 14?
So this home rents for $8,000 to $1,000 in peak season.
So how many nights are you expected to have it on its first year?
We're hoping anywhere between 70 and 75 nights in peak season, and then as we go into the winter season, keeping it going by, of course, dropping down the price a little bit. But there's so much going on at the lake and so many people want to be here, we think it's going to rent very, very well.
Yeah, and is that something you do, help homeowners talk about pricing? So, you know, I've just purchased this new home. Will you help me kind of determine what we should rent it for in season and off season?
Yeah, so I like to start off by kind of viewing VRBO, Airbnb, seeing what's out there. When you call or message me, tell me about your home, I like to kind of get comparables and then come in, get the tour of your house, see what you're thinking you want to sleep, for how many minimum nights you want, and then we sit down and discuss and come to a price where we think it's going to rent very well, and then put it out there and see who bites. And if we're getting rentals off the bat like super fast, maybe we're too low, let's bump it up a little bit.
And now, again, if I'm a homeowner and I choose to rent through you, can I block it off, you know, if I want to have my friends and family down every other week in the summer? Is that, I can do that?
Absolutely. We just started a new software where you have your own portal. So you can log in, you can see your calendar, see when it's rented, how many nights it's rented, and you can schedule your own stay. I mean, this is your house. We want you to use it when you want.
That's awesome.
So come down, enjoy the lake like everyone else.
John, can it really be that easy as a homeowner to just collect a check?
Sure, why not? We handle your drone work and photography, all of your marketing. We vet all of your renters, and we're available to your guests 24/7.
Very cool.
That's awesome.
So when you're 24/7, can Nicole call you at 3 a.m.?
Yeah, can I call you at 3?
She can call me at 3. Absolutely. I'm going to pick up the phone and ask her how I may assist her with a smile on my face.
And then cleaning and maintenance. So dive into that. You handle all of the scheduling of that?
On the cleaning side, we will go in after the renter checks out. Checkout is at 10 a.m. So we'll go out in around 10:30 with the cleaning company. We're going to inspect the property, make sure nothing was broken or damaged, and get it ready for the next guest who's hopefully checking in at 4 o'clock.
That has been some awesome information. If anyone wanted to rent out their property with you, how would they get a hold of you?
So they can get a hold of us on our website at managemetoday.com or give us a call at 573-552-4413. And I just want to thank you guys for having me on today.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for all the good info. And thank you guys for joining us on the 4th edition of Monthly Market Update. Remember, if you're looking to purchase property, sell property, talk about rentals, give us a call. I'm Jessica Bruce.
I'm Nicole O'Sullivan with the O'Sullivan Bruce Group. We'll see you next month.